if you notice, I've been doing some renovations. Behind me is where my studio normally is. Right now, all that's up there is chipboard. I've been organizing and packing and moving things around. And what I realized is I have a metric shit ton of gear, stuff kicking around that I have yet to review. Grabbed a random bag of stuff that I have been ready to review, and I'm going to share everything with you. And then what I want you guys to do is comment on anything that you see that you have questions about. You can say, hey, Tim, I'd like to know what this does, or I'd like to know what that does, or I'd like to see an in-depth review of this. Based on your feedback, in the new year, I will grab 5, 6, 10 of these items and do some quicker, shorter kind of reviews on them. So let's dive in to my goodie bag. Oh boy, there's so much stuff in here. You guys are going to have fun with this. First thing, this is the Radius Mosquito Repellent. The cool thing about this one, I've been using the butane cartridge ones for a long time. Picked this up at Walmart on clearance. Remember, always buy your seasonal stuff after the season ends. This is a USB rechargeable. We're going to test it out this summer, but obviously since the ground's frozen and we got 2 feet of snow on the ground, not yet. So this is the first thing that's going to get reviewed in the future, but I thought you'd be interested in seeing that kind of cool product. The Podtrak, the Zoom Podtrak P4. Quick little story. At Prepper Camp, I got to interview Brad Skitmus. He is better known as 5 Times August, the musician. Sat down, did an interview, and my mic didn't work. Then we did a roundtable interview with the Prepper Broadcast Network, and Phil from Matter of Facts podcast brought his mobile recording gear. So he showed me this, he recommends this. This is going to be what I'm going to take around with me on the speaking circuit next summer when I go to all the different events. It's a 4-track mixer recorder. It takes regular microphone inputs. That's important, so remember that. But it's all portable. You can run it off a battery pack, and everything's saved to a little SD card. When you get back, you can upload it to Audacity and go from there. I'm pretty excited. This guy was like $200 Canadian, but it was time for me to upgrade my mobile recording gear. A Westinghouse Wi-Fi controlled outlet. There's 2 outlets on there that you can control with your phone. Also Alexa compatible. Don't even know what I'm going to use these for, but again, I was going through Costco one day, and I'm sure these are on Amazon as well. Bring that in a little closer. I'm going to play with them. Chicken Hawk from Chicken Hawk Farmstead. Check out his channel as well. He's really big into automation. I'm going to try to figure out what I can use these for. If you guys have any suggestions, throw them at me. I accidentally ordered 2 packs of these one time. These are a set of ratcheting Pex cutters or plastic pipe cutters that I picked up on Amazon. I've been using the other set and I love it. But I got a set sitting here that reminded me, Tim, you need to do a review. And again, this is just a, I don't know, Previsia or something, a really inexpensive brand, some kind of import brand that you can pick up on Amazon. Also pretty cool. Here's one. It's a book. I don't know if you guys have ever followed Clara. She's since passed, of course. This is called Clara'S Kitchen. I came across this one day on Amazon. I love her videos. She did a bunch of stuff. I think it was her nephew was recording her. This was back in kind of the early days of YouTube. And she did all kinds of recipes from the Great Depression. Just a sweet soul. And he put everything together in the form of a book, and I picked it up. So there'll be a review coming on this down the road, but I saw it and I just had to pick it up. What do we got next? A cardboard box. Here we go. We'll throw this down here. I know what this is. This is a Practicing Suture Kit. So it's got everything you need, all your needles and different things, and then fake skin right there. We picked this up so us and the kids could practice stitching and suturing. Guess how far we've made with it so far. So this is kind of the honest time. This is where I'm like, hey, look at all the stuff that I've bought with the intentions of trying, reviewing, and it hasn't happened yet. So maybe this will help keep me honest. Ledger Nano S. That is a hardware wallet for your Bitcoin. Yes, I have some Bitcoin. No, I don't have enough Bitcoin that it really justifies putting it away on one of these yet. But I bought it knowing that it would be nice to have, and eventually I'm going to start digging around with it. We'll see. What's next? The Streamlight USB Rechargeable 350 lumen flashlight. This may become my EDC, not sure. To be honest, I've had it for damn near a year, and it's still in the package because I love my Coast brand flashlights, but I picked this up. I think it was Nicole Sauce who recommended it, and I will get around to testing it. See? Again, get around to it, right? What do we got next in here? I have no idea. Oh, picked these up on clearance at Costco a little while ago. I've never used Lifestraws before. This was a 4-pack. It was like 25 bucks for a 4-pack. It was a killer deal. If you guys got any ideas of how you might like to see me test these out, at least one of them anyway, but I have them. Let's see. Oh, I like this. This just showed up. We'll be having some reviews on this pretty soon. This came about, I brought the wife back some Christmas decorations from Cracker Barrel down in the States. We get it home. The damn things take C batteries. So I picked up some of these Eneloop adapters. Sorry about the rustling. So that'll take a AA battery, slides right in there. It allows you to use AA batteries as C batteries with your Eneloops, and these are Eneloop adapters for D batteries. And again, I haven't looked real close. You take the top off, and it looks like you can put an AA battery in there. Not going to last nearly as long as a D battery, but in a pinch, it also saves you from needing to buy D and C batteries. Whoops. Another one I just picked up. This is the Xtar X4 fast charging LCD lithium ion battery charger. Picked this up for a few reasons. I have an addiction to battery chargers, number one. But the other thing is, this has a feature on it that almost no other battery chargers have. And I really like it. So you can put, well, a couple things. This one's not that out of the ordinary, but you can put, I think it's up to C batteries in here. This thing will slide up. It'll take the 18650 batteries, the lithium ion batteries, whatever it is. They'll all fit in that, but that's not why I bought it. It also has a USB micro output. So in a pinch, you could pop a bunch of your rechargeable Eneloops into this and use it as a battery pack. Another way to tap into already stored power that you have. So we're going to run that through the tests in the New Year's for sure. What else we got in here? Oh boy. That is a luggage scale. You might say, Tim, that doesn't really fit your channel. Well, it kind of doesn't, but if you guys have followed me, I've been doing a lot more traveling. This has become something we've been looking for. I actually lost this one, so we bought a second one. We kind of like it, but it's super compact. It's the type of thing you could throw in your carry-on bag and not even worry about it. Because when you get there, the last thing I absolutely hate is when I get to the airport, and guess what? I don't know if the weight is right or not. So, nice little compact one. This is made by Etexity. I've got a bunch of different gear from them, and they're great. Just another cheap imported Amazon brand that's worked good for me. All right, next, this. Let's show you what this is. Haven't got around to using this yet, but this is an LCD screen for your solar panel setup that allows you to hook it up to your batteries, and it will show you what the voltage is, I do believe. So, yeah, this came out of a conversation with Chicken Hawk. Again, he's big into solar. It was on the Fireside Freedom, I do believe, and I want something. I've got a battery box over there that holds 4 of my deep cycle batteries charged by my 2 panels on the roof, and I'd love a nice little LCD screen that just tells me what capacity my batteries are at, so I know without needing to turn anything on or guessing. This one here, I'm really excited for. It's not going to be something you'll see until the spring or maybe even the summer, but it's actually really, really cool. It's the Soft Start RV / central air starter for your AC unit. So let's see if we can get it out of here to show you what it looks like. This is it right here. And supposedly anybody, including me, can install it. It just goes inside of your central air unit. And this is a project that I have planned for the summer so that I can run my central air unit with my 9200 peak watt tri-fuel Furman generator, because when an AC unit kicks in, or anything with a compressor, the peak starting load can be up to 3 times the running load, and this helps spread that out so your generator can run it. A couple of more items for you. This one I haven't used yet, but I mentioned it in a live stream. Somebody ended up picking it up. He went on a fishing trip and absolutely loved these. I picked these up at Costco just recently. They're Energizer headlamps, but they take AAA batteries, or they have a USB rechargeable battery that you can put in as well. I'm a sucker for headlamps. I own way too many of them. And of course, walking through Costco. Okay, what's next? Here we go. This was sent to me for free. This is a lock picking kit. After I did my live stream on lock picking, I had somebody reach out to me from an import company on Amazon, and they said, hey, we'd like to send you a bunch of lock picking gear. So I told them I'd love to test it out. It's not going to be till this winter, but it came with a bunch of test locks. I think there's 3 in here. And then came with a bunch of lock picks, a handy dandy carrying case, and a couple of fake credit cards you can use for shimming locks. Or shimming open a lock. And finally, I got a bunch of new stuff coming for free in the mail just recently. This one just showed up, and this is, it's actually kind of cool. It's a little heavy, but it's an all metal chuck, 1/2-inch hammer / regular drill from a company called DCK. And they said, hey, we'd love to send it to you. And I said, hey, I'd love to try it out. My one rule with companies when they tell me they're going to send something is, if you're going to send it to me, I have to be able to give a free and unbiased opinion of what I think. And if you guys saw my 9 amp hour DeWalt knockoff flex volt battery, you know you can stand by me when it comes to, hey, if you want to send me something, I'll take it. But you got to be open to the fact that if it sucks, I'm going to tell you. Not bad. We're going to see. Anyway, we're going to do some testing. We'll maybe do it up against a Bauer to kind of give it something, you know, a good benchmark. But look for this coming up in the new year. Boy, that's heavy. All right, so that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed the look into my tickle trunk. Oh, anyway, I'm sure I've got a whole nother bag of this. If you'd like to see me do another video like this down the road, just let me know. You know, it just sort of so happens that sometimes you get a backlog of stuff you want to review and you don't have the time, or you don't make the time to properly use the product before you review it. So that's why I did this, because the big thing for me is I always want to make sure that my review is done after I've used the product enough. I hope you guys respect that. That's what I hopefully stand for. Like I said, 2 things. I want to be able to put it through its paces before I review it, and I want, if you send me something, I want to be able to give a fair and honest review. So there's the stuff I have planned. Send me questions, whatever you'd like to know. I will do some follow-up content based on your guys' feedback and comments. So that's it for me this week, guys. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and have a great week.